Hold on, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that last year's SWAC champions, 11-2, who went to the Celebration Bowl, I know they lost, but still, they're the SWAC champions. Jackson State, they only have 4 games. Now, family, let me know if that makes sense, and I'll chime in. What's good, everyone? This is RawTruth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Please like and share this video. Now, we're going to talk about Jackson State's schedule. I know we had various conversations about that, but I woke up today and it dawned on me that the SWAC champions only have 4 games at their home, at the vet. That doesn't make sense to me. Whether FAMU would have won it, Grambling, Southern, you name it. Whoever would have won a SWAC, it does not make sense of having 4 home games. I get it. The SWAC is trying to, capitalize on the cash cow that Jackson State is and expecting their fans to go to every single neutral site game and pack out 60K every time. Sometimes it doesn't happen like that unless you're in a bigger conference that has a lot of resources and money. Example, like most SEC schools, if it's a big game, there's usually a tour bus that they take a bunch of fans to go to the Georgia Dome or many other non-conference, neutral site games. The SWAC doesn't have that luxury. So they're banking on Jackson State of packing out every neutral site game and saying, this is the way to do it. We're going to get a lot of money from this. But in my opinion, now some may disagree, and that's okay as long as you're being respectful, as long as you're not being emotional. I don't think it's right to tell the fans of Jackson State, and when I mean telling, I mean showing with this schedule. We're just going to put you in nothing but neutral site games. You only get 4 home games at the vet. But the city of Jackson makes more money when there's more home games. You could have at least put 6 home games. But 4? So a team not named Jackson State can have more than 4 home games, but Jackson State can't? Tell me if that makes sense. Neutral site game. And then you got the Grambling game at home. Thank God. Don't be surprised in the future if they make that game neutral site. What are we doing here? Really, what are we doing here? Are we trying to grow, or are we trying to just depend on Jackson State to use their hard-earned money and their fan support to generate revenue? And this is the reason why. And I had some pushback, but I don't really give a damn. Y'all know how I do on YouTube. I state my mind. I tell it how it is. If you like it, that's great. If you don't like it, who gives a damn? But I pointed out that the SWAC needs Grambling State to be Grambling State, to be a power. That helps. And that would be helpful for Jackson State. So they don't have to be the only school doing these neutral site games all the time. The same with Southern, the same with many others. Alabama A&M. I think they're going to have a really good team. If they're as good as advertised roster construction-wise, then that's a good thing. But here are the 4 games that they have, meaning Jackson State. They have the game against Grambling, like I mentioned. on the 17th. That's the game I'm going to. Shout out to Ken Clark and subscribe to Ken Clark _1400. And also subscribe to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club on Spotify. Also follow them on Instagram. And they have a YouTube channel as well. Support them brothers. They are good at what they do. And just humble, down to earth, easy to talk to. And these are the type of people you need to be the voices of your program. And that goes for all HBCUs. Jackson State has a lot of good channels right now. Not only them, but the pregame show and many others. Brother Swac Buzz, the CFL podcast, Coach Simmons, the Tomorrow Leader Sports Network. These brothers love HBCUs. And they're going to tell you the truth. They're not going to sugarcoat anything. That's why I respect them. So support all of them. But back on subject. We have the Grambling game on the 17th. The game I'm going to attend. I cannot wait to go to the tailgate, to be around the fans. It's going to be like a cookout environment. I've always talked about this. And I'm so excited. I hope that game in the future, because I know how the SWAC is moving right now. They're trying to capitalize, again, on the fandom of Jackson State. I hope they never move that home and home rivalry, ever. Like Jackson State versus Grambling should never be neutral site. And that's just how I feel about it. And then we have on September 24th, Jackson State versus Mississippi Valley State at the Vet. And then everything is either neutral site or away game. And then fast forward to October 22nd, Jackson State playing against Campbell, homecoming. It's going to be a blowout game, and I know it's going to be packed. It's probably going to get past 60K. I wouldn't be surprised. Another game, and this is their last, meaning Jackson State, their last home game against Southern. Now, that's the game that probably will have the highest attendance this season against Southern, October 29th. And it's going to be a breast cancer awareness day, pink out. You know, people are going, at Jackson State is going to support their team, the city of Jackson. Man, it's going to be so packed that people who buy tickets, I mean, the nosebleed section will be packed. When the city of Jackson supports their team, they support their team. But after that, everything is a away game or a neutral site game. That's what I'm talking about, man. Fair is fair. Fair is fair. That's all I'm pointing out. Think about that. No matter if you're a fan of Jackson State or not, if this was your school, you'll be saying the same thing. 4 games. Please. Is this the respect we're going to give to a team that won 11 in 2 games? Jackson State probably got to be the most disrespected champion I've seen in a while. And I'm not exaggerating. 4 games. Gotta be kidding me. This is RawTruth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Please like and share this video throughout all social media platforms. And I hope everyone has a blessed day. And I'm out.